Okay, welcome to Heroes of the Shire, the print and play, what you can get for 20 euros, I think, and then you have just the digital file that you have to print out on yourself. I'm just halfway the. It's just a lot of files, but it's half. But that's the only way to get this this game. Otherwise, you would have to wait until 2015, because in 2014 the first boxes will become available on retail, but only in the UK, I think. For European or worldwide release, you should have backed the Kickstarter or otherwise buy it from the secondary market. But I don't think anybody will want to sell this game because it will be hard to get back, to buy back. Yeah, so we have thought about all these things. So this is L and H, so it's light and heavy, I think. This was a long time ago, I don't remember everything. This plus thing is a healing spell, okay. Yeah, so it looks fantastic on screen, and it's really worth it to print out on professional 120, 130 grams single sheet paper and align them yourself. So you make sure that what you receive is not a fuck up by a misaligning, for example. And we did compensate for misalignment, so there is extra bleed on the front with lines and on the back without lines, as you can see here. So even if you misalign, the card should correct for itself. Service, because I mean, it's pretty clear that this game will be more and more popular. So for the people who are not the lucky ones, like I was also too late to order a copy. The only way is to build it yourself, or to have it printed and then cut it and glue it yourself. Yeah, just looking at this, look at the design and attention to detail for example, a trash mob, and again it compensates for bleed, so you don't even have to be that precise. I mean, my precision is a sub-millimeter, but people who aren't that lucky then can also have good quality results. As you can see, only one side has the guiding lines. The instructions, what belongs to what, is numbered page front, numbered page back. So you will not make a mistake of gluing two things that don't belong together. It's a thing that I also really appreciated from the PNP of Asonia, where they numbered everything. So we learned from each other. This is the quick reference sheets. Okay, cool. So all the aside from what I said about the rulebook, that the full page of all skills should be printed out and handed out to other people, has been taken care of. I just didn't realize it yet. You get, when you choose the hero, you get the quick reference for all the relevant things. It's again explained, so you don't have to search for everything. It's already there, and that's so much love and care and attention to detail. Yeah, so I can get emotional about this, because I have also seen the total dispassion or lack of care, or just not thinking through, not testing, just general rubbish of Kickstarters. And then once in a while you see this kind of gems. So it really stands out, and it's worth of your time to take a look. If you can play a druid for weeks on end, and then decide to play a blood mage, and it's completely different. So for people who want to learn new things, who are open-minded, this is just like a hot shower. Let's see. Yeah. So what character am I looking forward to playing? Well, I would start with a simple one. I would start with a non-magic and magic hero. Maybe also a tech hero, runesmith, trinkets, and building stuff and discarding that. That is also really nice. I also like the shaman. Looks very pleasant to the eyes. More drummers, of course, also very nice. Yeah, would be. I think I'll just roll a die, d20, and decide which one to print out, because it's just a lot to print out. The Alchemist is also very nice colors. So you can see. Okay, so I see that we have arrived to the hero boards, and then we should rotate them and make them smaller, otherwise you won't see it. Okay, you can rotate correctly and wrong. Let me do this correctly so we can check. Yes, great. So what do we have here? So the assassin has here his special abilities, and then he has his spells, support, call row, and attack row. Then so the other ones are upside down. That's for printing purposes, to make it easier for you to print out. This is infectious words, lazy performance. So this is like Ni no Kuni, afterr. Kind of inspired, I think. The Berserker. It's much more authentic than you would think, because it also Berserker comes from bear shirt. So you shoot a bear and skin it, and use the skin as a shirt. That's a bear shirt. Here you see the animal hides that the hero is clad in. What do you have here? Devastating blow, finishing blow. Okay, nice. Also these graphical sliders, so really nice nudge towards the video tradition. Bloodspark, Dark Ritual, Siphon Life. Yeah, I love these titles. So we had a lot of fun changing the titles and making them more creative and colorful. Bestow wisdom. I mean, English natives should love this. I mean, it was for them. Dragon fire. Fireball, of course, the classic druids. Yeah, here you can see the separation of so in druid form, you only do this. in hyena form you only have access to this. Hyenas can only pounce and gnaw. And you have, of course, a shapeshift ability. This is in hog form, and if you are in bear form, you can you have thick fur and swipe, but you don't have as a hyena, for example. So there is also some variation in how the spells are structured. Create gadget, mortar, electro blast, detonate. Yeah, fantastic names. They really speak to the imagination. Horn of agility, the inner beast. Yeah, so this was just I think impossible to do on your own. Would take several decades, and as you can see, there's a lot behind this game. You can't just come up with this within a year. Yeah, so it goes on and on and on and on, and I think you get the picture. These are the bosses, mini bosses. We also have the True Souls mode final, which is a variation of the theme. So you get this pack, and I recommend that you get this pack. Then you get extra quests and things that can happen to you, plus you have allies for solo mode, and these are like in Oathsworn, small mini heroes that you can manage without much administration, and also extra items that you can get. So it's yeah, it's a separate complete. How do you say? It's a real addition to the game. So here you have the passive things. Yeah, so lots of stuff. I think that's all. You get a good idea of Heroes of the Shire. Take a look. Bye.